Good day, Methodist Dave here, professional theologian and Bible teacher with our daily devotional for Friday, June 19th. Today is Juneteenth. It is the date established as a holiday commemorating the end of slavery in this country, our own peculiar institution, the spot on our founding fathers, and through a long, drawn-out civil war, it was put to an end, and all people born in this country are declared citizens and free. And it's a good thing. It's celebrating the end of something bad. And I have no problem celebrating the end of something bad. I think we should have more holidays like that when we put an end to this injustice, that we can elevate that day and celebrate that we've done something good, because doggone it, we've got so much bad going on in this world that we don't get to celebrate. We come to chapter 19 of the book of Proverbs today, and I'm going to read to you verse 12. A king's wrath is like the roar of a lion, but his favor is like dew on the grass. Our government established to provide for the common defense, to promote the general welfare, to secure the blessings of liberty for ourselves and our posterity. That's in our founding documents. The government exists so that you all can have a good life, that you'll be protected from danger, that you'll have rights and privileges protected, and that you can pass on benefits to your family, to your children and grandchildren. But in order to protect the majority of people, the government has to oppress a minority of people. The government is required to harass, punish, incarcerate a small group of people who are thieves, robbers, assaulters, criminals. They have to be removed from society because they are like wild, vicious animals in the streets, and they have to be locked away so that they don't assault or maim or harm the good citizens of this country. And I know so many people, are so angry against the police, and especially if you've gotten a ticket, it makes you angry. Look, the government is there for your benefit. When we look at the founding of driving privileges, when cars were brand new, there were no rules of the road. Cars didn't go very fast, so when one car hit another, they were not traveling at a very high rate of speed, but they could do a lot of damage and injure people. And it was determined that we have to establish rules for traveling on the roadways. So the government set up rules of how to drive, that one car would stay on one side of the road, another car would stay on the other side of the road, that there would be speed limits, that there would be traffic signs that would tell you to stop or to yield to oncoming traffic. And we established these rules of the highway so that we could drive safely and more comfortably. And now that our cars are traveling at 50, 60 miles an hour on a regular basis, those rules have become very important. And because of those rules, we can travel safely. But those people who break those rules need to be punished. They need to be removed from the highways. So never complain about the government. The government is there to make your life better. Now, I'm not saying that the government is without flaw. While founding our country, our leaders put into our Constitution a means of addressing grievances with the government. We can petition the government. We can write petitions. We can mail them letters. We can call them on the telephone. We can peacefully protest. We can stand up for our rights and lobby. And even if we feel so inclined, we can actually get up off our sofas and we can run for office ourselves. If we believe that we can make a change that would benefit the entire people, then we can put ourselves out there and personally lobby for change. So remember, you might not like it, but the government is there so that your life can be better. And when you do right, it's like dew on grass. When you do wrong, the government is a roaring lion that will tear you limb from limb. Well, maybe not tear you limb from limb, but it'll roar. If you've got a question about this or any other subject, drop me an email, methodistdave@gmail.com. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Happy Juneteenth to you all out there. And until tomorrow, please be good to one another.